What does it feel like when you are about to start a race, when you were about to start the Ironman? Do you feel at peace or do you feel aggression? What do you feel like if you're at a starting line? How do you feel?
I feel like I'm included. I feel like I'm a part of the family.
What is it? I'm sorry. Can you say
He's
it again for me?
Included and part of the family.
Oh, wow.
I am, I'm included and be part of the family.
That's what you feel like at the starting line?
Yeah.
Wow. So there's a big sense of inclusion for him in being in those races.
That's number one out of everything is the inclusion.
Number one out of everything.
Those people there feel like your brothers and sisters, huh?
Yeah.
And when you're going through the Ironman, do you ever have to help people up that have fallen?
I have.
And what does that feel like?
So when a person who falls down, I got back there. I picked them up and said, keep going. You're almost there. You're almost an Ironman. And keep going. And when they do keep going, they're looking down right at me, saying, whether if it's up or down, they're my hero. If it's up and down, they're inspired. I just got a book deal. I got a shoe deal. I got the world record. And best of all, I've been living a happy, healthy place.
I like your attitude, man. It's so goal-oriented. Do you feel tired? Like when I feel tired, I feel like kind of weak and I feel exhausted and I feel thirsty and I feel like I need a break. Those are things that I feel like when I feel tired. What do you feel like when you feel tired?
So when I feel tired, I quit. When I'm exhausted, I could say, suck it up, finish it.
Yeah. I have a question for your dad. Can I ask your dad a question?
Sure.
Okay. Nick, so is it hard to know when to push Chris and motivate him and is it hard to know what his capabilities truly are? Is it hard to know when he's being earnest about if he's too tired or not? Like, I could imagine that might be tough to kind of know. Has that been interesting to learn?
Great question, because he has learned how to manipulate all of us.
My man.
He has learned when he wants something, how to actually put on an act. And so at first, when he hit that wall, I would think, oh, he's done. But then I started to test him a little bit, and I realized that was an act and that he could keep going. And so it was a learning experience. And I've learned how to help him mentally overcome a lot of what's going on in order to help him build a strong mental attitude that helps him fight through. Because as you can imagine, everything I've been told, Ironman is 90% mental. The body can handle so much more than the mind can handle. So a lot of the training was mental. It was teaching him how to overcome that mental pain that hits you. And so for him, tired is pain. And so I had to learn how to figure out when that was real, when it wasn't, how to deal with it. And it's been a fascinating journey the last year, teaching him mental toughness. He is as mentally tough as anybody you're ever going to meet now.
Wow.
What he had to go through to do that Ironman, he essentially went from a 14-mile sprint, which is, what a lot of people start out with, to a 140-mile Ironman in about 10 months, which is unbelievable. And he did it with all kinds of obstacles, including that he can't ride Aero, right, which is in a downward position, which is about 30% more efficient than the average person. He can't ride with clip-ons on his feet. He has to ride with flat, which is another 30%. And then he crashed his bike in the middle of the race, so he had to like stand up with the blood and the pain. He got bit by fire ants, and so his legs were all swollen up throughout the whole thing. All of that is about mental toughness. Physically, he was beat up and bruised and everything. And when he wanted to quit at every stage, he just got tougher and tougher. And at mile 13, as he said, when every bone in his body, every muscle ached, everything told him to quit, he just toughened up. And mentally, the whole year was about teaching him mentally how to overcome those obstacles. And now I know that he can handle anything in life because mentally, doesn't matter what hits him, he's never going to quit. He knows how to fight through it.